So previously on the Ark Survival Evolved series, we destroyed the people who raided us, we killed their tames, and they knew not to mess with us. So it was week 1 of this server, and all of our other gigas that we had tamed in previous episodes, they had been sniped off with fire arrows by a bunch of trolls who just sat outside our base for hours and just destroyed our gigas. It was so bad. So we went and tamed a level 150 female giga, a perfect tame. You can't get anything better than that. And the only thing that we were missing to make this as best that it could be is the extraordinary kibble. So we didn't have the best kibble that you needed for the giga, so we just used mutton, but it still came out very, very good. And when it tamed out, it had like perfect, amazing stats. It was one of the best gigas that I've ever tamed. The melee was pretty good, and it only lost 2 levels from taming effectiveness. And honestly, it's one of the best things that I've gotten on the server so far. But anyways, we decided to bring it over to the obelisk, upload it, and then we would take it out a little bit later after, everything had calmed down and after we raided all the trollers and stuff that kept killing our gigas, because we didn't want to bring it out when there were just trollers who were going to kill it. So a little bit later that day, I was out getting cementing paste, and then these trollers who had kept killing all of our gigas decided to show up and try to kill me. So when I was over getting cementing paste, it was kind of rough. I'm pretty bad at getting it, to be honest. But once I got back on my RG, I saw the guy and I went over to attack him.
Kick him!
And
He's
he swore.
admitting to it, Matt.
And a mesher.
He said he's a mesher.
Kick him!
Oh,
Fuck's a mesher.
kick,
It's when
kick.
you go underground and like you can't get hit by anything. Where? Kill him, man!
Where is it?
Yeah.
Dude, I had
Right
to,
there.
I had to drop
They're
low
gonna kill
for
the bird if I don't
spam.
get it.
Okay. Go get it. Somebody go get it, please.
I said, they told me to go back.
Joey, he's right next to you, Joe. I'll just.
No, that's me, that's me, that's me. Where is
Oh,
it?
that's
Where is
you.
it?
Griffin? Okay,
What?
good.
Scar, you are the worst communicator. You never know who's who.
How am I the worst communicator?
You go,
Dude,
he's
how am I supposed to see from that far away? I can't see the green thing.
Yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't really matter.
Is that? I see him.
We're
I
just
see
gonna pick you
him.
and drop
He's leaving. I think he's going far away. Oh, never mind. I think he's circling around. Holy. Oh my God! How many? Whose Griffins are those? Damn. Those all theirs?
Those are allies or are those all theirs?
I think those are some of ours.
I'm just trying to land our shit.
I don't know which one. Okay, that's one of ours. Whose Griffin is that? Just in the midair? Is that ours or a wild one? You got him? Or no, bring back to the page. We can.
Autism.
Whose Griffin is this? Is this? Oh, that's one of theirs. Maybe? I don't know.
So I killed one of their guys right here, but then when I went to go land for stamina, another guy came over with the Griffin, picked me, I started shooting him with my journeyman shotgun, but then I had to parachute out, and then my game just went glitchy. Like, what the heck is that? The Xbox thought I was like trying to talk to the Siri thing. Oh my gosh, I died. But it's alright, guys. They ended up just getting away. They just ran away. So I just kept going on with my day, And here's a little tip for all of you Ark players out there. So on Ragnarok, there are a few spots on the map where they have these huge, like really good metal nodes. I think there's 4 right here. It's on the waterfall. It's near like Blue Obelisk kind of, and pretty much when you hit these, you get like 1,000 metal. So what I would do is sit there, get like 4,000 metal, bring 2 really high weight RGs, and then just bring them back to the base, and we'd have like 2,000 ingots. That's how we grinded. There were not many metal spawns near us, so that's what we had to do. But anyways, once it started to pay out, we started getting all the metal, we got an indie forge, the base started coming along. It wasn't anything crazy, just like a simple base with a few turrets. Then we had 1 turret tower out front. And just when I thought they were finally gone, the trolls come back. It was so annoying. 2 of them on a Griffin. They just started shooting us with flame arrows once again. As you just saw, they shot one. So I'm like, this is over. I am so done with these people. We were kind of just in a stalemate, trying to pick each other, just slowly picking off each other's tames, killing each other every once in a while, but nothing was really changing. So something had to end. So what I did, I went into the base. I started making like parachutes, everything I needed for PvP. I was just just trying to make bullets. Then out of nowhere, my friend, he goes ahead and picks off one of them from their Griffins, drops them in front of the turrets. So then the other guy on the opposing team, he tries to run away. He tries to get away with the Griffins, but I was not having it. These guys were trolling us. We needed to kill them. So I went ahead and chased them down. I made sure that those guys were not getting away. I saw them, and when I had the opportunity, I tried to just pick one of them, and after a ton of just PvP trying to get this guy, he kind of fell on the ground and he parachuted off the cliff, and then he just ran away. Like, I couldn't find him. I had no idea where he was. I was low on stamina, so I was just kind of screwed, you know. I was trying to find him, but he vanished. So I went up to his two Griffins that were up on the cliff still, and I just started killing them. I called over my friend Ben, and we just started killing these things, and the only thing I had was a hatchet, so I kind of just started whacking it with the hatchet. But then, you know, my friend came over with his fire arrows, and we both killed them with our Griffins. It was really good, and we finally got rid of these freaking trolls who had been trolling us all day. They killed so many of our Gigas, they were doing so much stuff, and we finally killed both of their Griffins. So I gotta say, if you guys are watching this video, the people who are trolling us, I believe your name is Young Team. You guys are really bad at PvP, I gotta say, man. We absolutely destroy you here. So I think you guys should just leave us alone. Screw off. I mean, we already wiped your base. Coming in a future video, by the way. But yeah, so it was pretty good. We got all of our loot back that we lost. Plus, we got some of their loot. We got some propellant, some of their fire arrows that they had been trolling us with. So it wasn't that bad of a kill. We didn't really lose many tames except both of our freaking Gigas. But it's okay because we got a 150 perfect tame that was still in the cloud. So now I think it's safe to say that we could take out our 150 perfect tame Giga out of the cloud, because now these trolls were no longer alive and equipped with their freaking Griffins so that they couldn't troll us anymore. So I decided just to go back to my base, you know, unload all the loot, and then I'd go back there later, maybe see if these guys were still trolling us or whatever, and I was just gonna carry on with my day, because finally these freaking trolls were dead and I did not have to worry about them anymore. So later that day, I went back over the same location where those guys were usually hiding out, and I saw a different player here, and he was actually taming a 145 Griffin. So he had it trapped, he hadn't knocked it out yet. So I'm like, yo, this is the perfect opportunity to steal this Griffin and tame it for our own. So I went over and I saw this guy. I was kind of scouting him out. I made sure to be smart about it. I didn't just rush in and try to kill him. So I just, you know, I laid back, I kind of scoped him out a little bit, saw what tribe he's from, and then when I found out that he's just like a solo player, he didn't really have a tribe, it was a good idea to go and attack this guy. So this is when I went in and tried to kill him. So it was a mission success. We broke that freaking Griffin out of the pen and we were bringing it back to our base, but then this guy, he gets on his RG, which I totally forgot about, and he tries to pick me a few times. It didn't work out that well. He wasn't that good at PvP, but then when he comes up behind me, he picks me. I freaking whip him off his bird, and it was pretty embarrassing, but he had no armor, so he just fell and died. It was super funny. But then finally I got all of my stuff. I got the freaking Argent back, and I just kind of brought the Griffin back. I didn't even mess with his tame. I didn't even think to kill it. I was just like, whatever, I'll just leave it there. It can do its own thing. But then I started bringing back the Griffin. We got a 145, baby. Let's go. 145 Griffin. Those are pretty hard to find if you guys have ever tried to find one of these things. Usually you find like low levels, but I finally found a good one. We broke it out of the enemy's pen and we stole it for our own. Oh my god, that is so awesome. I've never heard of anything better than that. But yeah, I brought it into the base. I trapped it, knocked it out, and yeah, so we got another freaking Griffin, boys. It's super awesome. But then when I went above the base, I saw that the guy came back. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You got destroyed the first time. Why would you even come back? So I went over to him when he wasn't looking. I picked him off his bird, and then he parachuted down to the ground, but I kind of just went down there and demolished him, you know, because I was on a Griffin, he was on the ground, he didn't have good loot. He just got absolutely destroyed. His name was like Dark or something like that. So he didn't really have much. He ended up having like a lot of CP on his RG when I killed it. And the only reason why I killed it, I usually don't kill tames, is because this guy kept coming back and trying to kill me. So I understand why though, because I absolutely just probably pissed him off a ton because I stole his Griffin. But still, he had a little bit of loot on there, nothing too good. But I'm just glad that I finally got rid of the trollers. I got rid of this guy. And don't worry guys, there's more to come. People came back literally every single hour to my base. Oh my god. If you guys made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. And if you're new around here, why not subscribe? It's free. And also, if you guys want to learn how to join these servers, look down in the description below. There are details on how to join these Xbox servers if you want. Also, new freaking merch drop coming soon. These things are fire. I'm going to have more details in an upcoming video. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video, hopefully soon. Peace.